This is going to be a tutorial of how to make your own Esti-Mystery. Before you even start on this slide presentation, you need to make sure that you gather some items to use for your Esti-Mystery. So gather those items, count how many you have, write down that number, and put them into a container. Once you have done all of that, come back to your computer so you can start working on this template. The first thing that you need to do is think of a name for your Esti-Mystery. So to type your name in, you double click this box and then you can click and drag. So now you've highlighted name of mystery. So now you can type in what your name of mystery is. Your next step is to put who it's by. So once again, you can double click and click over and write your name. I am going to show these Esti-Mysteries when we are back in person. So I want to know, and we want to show the class whose Esti-Mystery it is that we are looking at. Your next step is to come to the next slide, and you need to take a picture of your Esti-Mystery. Now to do this, you can use the webcam on your Chromebook. So you come over, and just in case you forget how to do this, you come over, you click Insert Image, come down to Camera, and now you can take a picture of your Esti-Mystery. So your webcam might not start right away, but it should. If it doesn't, up in this area, there's going to be a button that says Allow or Deny. Now make sure you click Allow, because if you click Deny, the Chromebook will not let you use your webcam. So please make sure that you click Allow. Then you can take a picture of your Esti-Mystery. So I don't have an Esti-Mystery beside me, so I'm going to use this jar right here. So there's my picture. And then I come down, click Insert, and that's going to put that picture in for me. Now I want to copy this because I have to use this picture 3 more times. So to copy, I hold Control and I click C once. That has now copied the image. So when I come down to my next slide, I hit Control and then V, and that pastes it. So I'm going to do that for the next slides. And there we go. We now have our images in. Our next step is to think of our clues. Now, if I only have 4 markers in that jar, so I'm going to say my number is less than 10. So that would be 1 clue. My second clue, my number is an even number. And if you have an odd number, you can say that your number is an odd number. Clue 3. If you skip count by 2, you will say my number. So now this clue is very similar to my last one, isn't it? So this isn't a very helpful clue. So this clue I would not say is a good one to use because I already said it's an even number. So I'm going to take this clue out and I'm going to say my clue is less than 8. So now I have 2, 4, or 6. And my final clue, I'm going to say my number does not have the digit 2 in it. And I just noticed I made a mistake. I said my clue is less than 8. That should say my number is less than 8. See, even teachers can make mistakes sometimes. We all make mistakes. So my final step is to come to this last slide. I need to put my number in. So in this case, it was 4. And I move this red box over top. And there you go. your Etsy mystery is completed. I hope you enjoy making your Etsy mysteries, everyone.